yes, fellow traveler, because I'm only seeing one right now. Anyways, it's Neil here.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is To Travel and Tour TV. So, it is the Night Owl edition on this great Friday night. Wow, we're actually at zeros, according to
Okay.
that is a record.
We're alone now.
It's a record.
Hi.
Maybe we can just kind of like use the live stream to record a conversation among ourselves.
We're going to have to.
Yeah, the rate this is going. Anyways, yeah, I know there's a lot going on right now. I know that Kenny Oaks is on. I'm quite sure that there is another Love and Marriage show going on. So, yes, we will have to split the fellow travelers. Divide them between what's there. Anyways, it's a Night Owl edition, so that means that there is bound to be some fun tonight. Of course, there is going to be All Roads Lead to Travel. That will be, however, in the end of the live stream. What else do we have? Well, as you can see, we have a very nice sunset behind us, which is a picture taken by us. I can already tell you that. So, yeah, we'll be playing Guess the Background as well. Some casual travel talk. There's going to be some of that, of course. I mean, we are a travel channel after all.
Yes. And there's the Duchess.
Yeah. Oh, look. Yes. There we go. The Duchess has arrived. Awesome. That means that we can start playing our first moderator clip of tonight. So, let's do this. That's right, from the state of Kentucky. I always wanted to say California for some reason.
Why
I don't know
are you sending
why.
them to California? I mean, Megan likes California.
Oh,
I mean, I don't think you would be punishing Megan.
I don't think I would.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, welcome back, Megan. Also known as the Duchess of Drinks, here in the Night Owl edition of the International Travelers Hangout. Ronnie and Elma! Woo! From the Woo Crew, also known as Life is Good Today. Our friends from North Carolina. Also in the house tonight. Welcome back, guys. Glad to have you on board. And the Duchess is liking the peach TTT polo. Oh boy, that comes across as peach on your screen. Actually, it is yellow.
It's very yellow, but it does look peachy here.
I guess it does look peachy on. Yeah, I suppose
it does.
But trust me, it's really
very
yellow. Anyways, thanks for the compliment. Anyways, oh boy, he comes in singing.
Yeah, that is a song.
I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone. Yeah, pretty much. Well, no longer. I believe it. Anyways, let's play our clip here for Nick, just like the Duchess, one of our moderators from the state of Kentucky. Let's do this. All right, that's Nick D tuning in once again. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And Troy is greeting us the German way. Guten Abend, Kim and Neil. Kim und Neil, what says? Full greeting is in German. That's awesome.
Yes.
Sorry I'm late. The munchers took the dogs out. Hey, that happens. So anyways, it's funny that you mentioned taking the dog out, because that's exactly what I did after I come home from work today. Eddie decided to be on a poop strike.
Yes, he does that.
He will do that from time to time.
If you don't take him to the park, he simply won't poop.
Yeah, he's getting spoiled. So, but yeah, I took him to the park for a little bit. I mean, it's only 5 minutes from where we live anyway, so not too far of a walk. And got me a little bit outside.
We have a fenced-in backyard.
Yeah, but that's not good enough for him.
But it's not the park.
No, it's not the park. That's right. Ronnie and Alma greeting everyone in here. I see some more meetings and greetings. And then Vona V. Welch. Hey, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome. And the Duchess says Lexington is representing this chat. That's exactly right. Let's see. What else am I seeing? More meetings and greetings. All right. Chat slowly but surely getting there. Awesome. Hey, Duck and Cindy. Welcome in, guys. Glad to have you with us tonight. That means that we got to play yet another clip. That means already 4 moderators in the house, if I count it right. That's awesome. Here we go.
Do you say hi to Tyrannical Mystery Covers?
Kimberly, first things first. How many
Say
times do I
hello.
need to say mouse?
Okay.
No, not like that. Do you not know how to handle a computer mouse? There's like all these goofy things going on the screen now. Why would you do that?
Because you handed it to me.
Anyways, before this technical error caused by Kimberly, let me see here. I was still greeting the spikers. What's wrong with you?
I say hello to
Doug and
everybody.
Cindy from the state of Florida. Welcome
Yes.
back, guys. Glad to have you here. Tyrannical Mystery Covers. Hey, what's going on? Thanks so much for coming. And for those of you who are with us right off the bat, please remember to hit those thumbs up for us. We would really appreciate that. And make sure that the red button is not red but gray, with the notification bell on, because we always have a lot going on every week on our channel. As such, there is going to be another travel vlog on Monday. I'll be talking a little bit more about that later on.
Yep.
Let's see. More meetings and greetings in the chat. Awesome. Speaking of which, that's another thing. If you do happen to see someone come into the chat, please take the few moments it takes to just say hi to them, greet them, acknowledge them, because, due to the large amount of comments we go through, odds are you will get to them before we do. Okay. Kimberly, do you have any updates of the travel world?
Well, I did hear today, because watching things, that the Carnival cruises that have started back up are having regular buffet service.
Yes. Awesome.
So I'm sure you're very excited about that. I saw on Royal Caribbean today, our fellow travelers, Maria and Robert, are on, is it the Freedom? Something like, I think it's
Carnival Freedom? Is that the one?
No, they are on Royal Caribbean.
Freedom of the Seas.
Yes.
That might be it. Yeah.
And on that cruise, they are actually giving you the food. They are serving you. But they had a ton of people doing it. So it looked like it was going really well. It didn't look very full. Maria thinks about 30 or 40% on that cruise. Now, most of the cruise lines, they're not saying exactly what capacity they're at.
Right.
Even when you call and ask, because I did. I just called Carnival and said, hey, we're going to be on this cruise. About how full is it? What are they looking at booking? The only thing they're allowed to say is that they are at limited capacity to allow for social distancing.
Right.
But they're not saying exactly what that capacity is.
Yeah. Okay. Seeing a few more comments here. Troy is saying that I reminded him of drill sergeants on the first day of the rifle range. By the way, I grabbed that mouse from you. I'm telling you, Troy, you can't possibly believe the amount of chaos that this one is capable of sowing. I mean, oh my goodness. All right. There we go. Troy's Master of Kentucky says Tyrannical Mystery Covers.
Good to know.
Yep. Well, I'm very curious to see what's going to be happening tonight in All Roads Lead to Travel. That's going to be fun for sure. Megan is saying, I heard Carnival was 70%, but who knows for sure?
Yeah. Like I said,
haven't there been people trying to discern that?
Yeah. None of them are really saying for sure. And you know what? I would doubt if it's a 70. I'm betting you probably through next month, they're probably at no more than 50. I don't think you're going to see 100% cruises. I mean, I could be completely wrong till next year. I mean, 100%. Totally full cruise ships.
I don't know, because the speed at which things are changing in the cruise industry at this time is
in the
fast.
Travel industry.
It's really fast.
The whole travel world. I mean, these past couple of weeks, it's like everything is waking up. It's amazing. And it's a wonderful time to be a part of the industry.
Absolutely. A question from the spikers here. What is Kimberly drinking? Haha, about that. We are supporting local economy.
Rolling Rock.
There's our Rolling Rocks. In the transparent bottle. At least it appears to be so on the green screen. And here from the RV community,
Hi.
Bill and Nancy from Thin Blue Lane RV Live. Welcome in, guys. Glad to have you with us tonight. You were about to say something?
Yeah, because I think Megan has travel news.
Megan has travel news.
Megan has travel news.
Megan,
what travel news do you have?
Do share with us. Let's see. And Cindy saying here, oh, no wonder it's not showing green. Great beer. That it is. And you know what? The place where this beer comes from, Litro, that is only like 15 minutes away from where we live. I mean, you literally get on the road, you drive straight for about 15 minutes.
They don't make it there anymore.
Well, maybe just outside of Latrobe.
No, they make it, I think, in Pittsburgh now. They don't make it in Latrobe anymore.
What does it say on the bottle?
No, they made it in Latrobe for years, and now they don't.
I'm trying to figure out where...
We'll find out.
Many places except... It's not even in Pennsylvania anymore, according to this.
It might not be. It used to be local.
Dang it! And I was thinking I was supporting local economy.
But we like it.
Well, anyways, it is still good. Looks like Bacardi Gold is what is being drunk in the RV of Bill and Nancy. There you go.
That sounds good.
You know what? Bacardi does have some really good things. I don't know if any of you is familiar with Bacardi Ras. It's like raspberry rum, basically. That's good stuff. Pairs very well with orange soda. Megan.
He thinks everything pairs pretty well with orange soda, though, just to be honest.
That is not true. You should not pair chocolate with that.
What about Malibu?
Malibu, okay. Malibu, yes. With either, that is not orange soda, though.
Orange soda is okay, isn't it?
It can be, but technically it should be orange juice for that one.
Yes, I do like that.
Either that or pineapple juice.
That's good too.
Yeah. According to Megan, she's saying, Kim, my virginity is not something you should be sharing with people. That's hilarious. That's just certainly setting the tone for the fun we are about to have tonight. And Spiker's saying that they're brewing it in Tampa as well. Oh, the Rolling Rock. Let me see. There might be. I mean, it says all these places on the bottle. Fairfield, California, Los Angeles, California, Fort Collins, Colorado, Jacksonville, Florida, Cartersville, Georgia, St. Louis, Missouri, Merrimack in New Hampshire, Newark, New Jersey, Baldwinsville, New York, Columbus, Ohio, Houston, Texas, Williamsburg, Virginia.
Everywhere but here.
Yeah, pretty much anymore. Well, they must have discovered it's good, so they just popped up breweries across the country to make it a little bit more evenly divided.
That'd be good.
Yeah. Same Blue Lane RV Live actually has a milestone to celebrate. We just hit 70,000 views a few minutes ago. All right. That's fantastic news, guys. Congratulations. That is awesome. Now, let's hope that soon enough you will be hitting those magical 6 digits. And you know you'll get there. Tyrannical Mystery Cover says, Troy that I grabbed that mouse like grenade training. You don't understand. Kimberly could make that mouse explode.
Everything was popping up.
She could do it. She could make it happen. Cindy pointing out that the Rock Brothers Brewing in Tampa brew Rolling Rock. All right, good deal. And Nick points out Rolling Rock has been owned by Anheuser-Busch since 2006, headquartered in St. Louis. So it hasn't exactly been local for quite some time. There's all this fuss on your bottle.
It's Eddie.
Yeah, probably his twin brother.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good. So for those of you who just came in, what is tonight's program going to consist of other than some casual and laid-back travel talk? And mind you, when we say travel talk, it's like a very broad scope of things. Yeah. So it can be cruising, it can be RVing, it can be city trips, it can be all-inclusive resorts, can be train trips, can be bus trips, anything travel related. Heck, even a road trip counts.
Of course.
So, yeah, if there's any travel you have planned that we don't know about, please do let us know. What?
You know what I want to do?
What do you want to do?
Over here at All Saints Brewery.
Yeah.
On, I believe it is the 24th of July, which is a Saturday.
That is coming up soon. That's like 3 weeks from now.
Right. They're having an event, and they are, of course, they have beer, but they're also having a food truck that is my cousin's lobster or something, and you can get lobster rolls. I want to go for that.
Lobster rolls?
Yes. Like in New England.
You think that those lobster rolls are going to compare?
they probably have it flown in. So
Flown in.
yep, we have some places around here that do that.
Ah, okay. Well,
The world is small.
it would make for a great vlog.
I think it will.
Yeah, for sure. Nick is pointing out Rolling Rock has been owned by Anheuser-Busch. Oh, okay, I already did that one. Spiker's saying I like a lime in it as well.
I can see that.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yep. Bill excited is awesome. Nick says Anheuser-Busch is owned by AB and Bev, located Leuven in Belgium. Okay, yeah.
Wow.
It's a Belgian company, right? Travel Adventures with Eric B in the house, coming over from our friends from the land down under, from Sean and Ilana from the Down Under Cruises, throwing in the hashtag Down Under Raid. Thank you so much for that, Sean and Ilana, and of course for everyone else who joined us from there. Welcome. Nick P from Traveling Nick P in the house came by to say hi. Don't have time to chat because I gotta get to bed for work tomorrow. Okay, yeah, hey,
Well,
and you gotta do what you gotta
well.
do. Sleep well. Thank you so much for at least popping by. And on your way out, please remember to hit those thumbs up for us. Bill says, I just like to hear you talk. Doesn't matter about what. Okay.
Good to know.
All right, so let me get this straight, Bill. If I go like, once upon a time, there was a rock. The rock was laying in the sand, and it just laid there the whole day, and it did absolutely nothing because it was just a rock, and rocks don't move. Well, that is something you enjoy hearing? Kimberly is like really hitting me at this point. That's going to be a lot of hashtags. Hit him again. This is abuse at this point, Kimberly.
Gary.
What? Kimberly, there is like a dozen comments before Gary's arrival.
Hi, Gary.
All right, I guess we're saying hi to Gary. Hi, Gary. What's going on, my friend? Thank you so much for joining us tonight. He is already straight away guessing the background. Punta Cana is my guess. Haha. We're not going to say whether you're right or wrong yet, Gary, but we will be playing that game here shortly. All right. What is next? The Duchess says Cousin's Maine lobster is actually really good, and they do fly it in fresh. Okay. Huh. Well, hopefully that will be the same here then. At least in Kimberly's case.
It's a thing. Yeah, it's Cousin's Maine lobster.
You know what? I'm kind of curious. In a way, I am ashamed that we have never, ever stopped by that brewery yet.
I know.
And this is in the town where we live, for crying out loud.
It's pretty much walking distance.
It is. We could stagger back home if need be.
We could.
Troy says, TMC, they throw you in a fighting position. Oh, if you mess up that grenade throw, Niels nested master from Kim. Just arrange safety does of the beginning of a basic rifle marksmanship. Well, good to know I could be a drill sergeant.
There
Troy.
you go.
Trenical Mystery Covers is pointing out that this ankle is healing, but it can take a year to heal totally. Well, hey, you have to start somewhere, right? Then this is the point where Gary came in, taking the first shot at the background. Nick going to sleep, and Eric at this point, it's no longer hit him again, it's just Rock Neil.
Okay.
Yeah, hashtag Rock Neil. Yes, I know. Trenical Mystery Cover says, Troy, yes, absolutely. And Kimberly couldn't check the rifle, but to his head. Oh, jeez. They're making quite the story themselves out there. That's awesome. Saltwater Born from Key West. Welcome in, guys. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Awesome to see you in here once again. Gary Krabs says, yeah, Punta Cana. Wasn't that pretty? Well, yes, Gary. But at the same time, let's just say it wasn't just as simple as that.
No.
Looks like we have accent fans here. Well, hey. I'm glad. What can I say? Thank you. Hashtag hit him again. Oh, yes. That has been a thing in our live streams for quite some time. That dates all the way back to the beginning of our live streams.
the first live stream that me and him did together.
I forgot how it even unfolded. But at some point, Kimberly just starts being violent to me and starts beating me. And, you know, next thing you know, someone throws in the chat, hashtag hit him again. And ever since, that hashtag has become associated with our channel since, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Najuma Brown,
Hi, Najuma.
hey, thank
How
you so
you
much for
doing?
joining us. What's going on? And if you have any plans for the weekend, particularly if it's food or travel related, do let us know. Do let us know. What else? What else? Trenical Mystery Cover saying that blue crab is amazing. Not familiar with that. But yeah, Kimberly, you should be tasting that.
I've not had that. I like king crab legs and I like snow crab legs too. I like crab legs.
Yeah, you're a big crab legs person.
Yes.
Me, man, not so much. It's a lot of the times it tends to be way too buttery for me.
There's
I don't
no
like
butter
buttery
on
things.
it. You have to dip it in butter for there to be butter.
Yeah.
There's no butter on it.
But that's what they do, right, with crab legs.
don't
They
have
dip it
to.
in butter.
You don't have to.
Well, then what? What do they do to?
You just break it open and eat it.
Just like that.
It's cooked. Yes, you don't have to dip it in the butter.
I think I've done that, but it didn't impress me.
I love it.
Oh well.
And I love crab cakes.
Trenical Mystery Cover says, "Oh, jeepers, creepers! Those are love taps before bedroom activity." I wish. No, I can tell you something funny about the hitting thing, because actually it dates back a little bit further. There is a background story behind
There
this.
is?
Yes. When I just had immigrated, well, basically when I just had gotten approval to immigrate to the United States, the let's just say the American bureaucracy in Germany, where I was living at the time, handed me a whole packet of papers and leaflets. And
at his interview.
Yeah, at my interview, basically. And one of those leaflets was about how there is protection for me in case I would suffer from abuse,
A bad situation.
or battering, or getting hit all the time.
You know what? And I think it's great that they are not just assuming that only happens to women. I think it is actually a fantastic thing that they gave you that information.
You are absolutely right. I've needed that pamphlet more than ever. That was an open door.
It was. So I walked through it.
Yes, you certainly did. All right. But yeah, ever since basically, whenever Kimberly starts hitting me for whatever reason, I'll say, hey, do I need to get my pamphlet out? And then I usually get hit again.
Yeah.
Anyways, Eric is also very much a fan of king crabs. Just know what it says, Blue Lane are real life. Nice. And Gary says, too much dang work for crabs and the ones you eat too. It is a lot of work, I suppose, indeed. Yes. Dutch is saying, all right, go ahead, Kim. I'm willing to lose the V card now. Go ahead and do my reveal. Oh.
Megan and Nick have booked a cruise.
That's exactly right.
Their first cruise. And they're going to lose their virginity with celebrity, which I think is a great pick. And I think it's a good pick that they're going to the Caribbean because they'll love it. So I'm hoping they're going to have a fantastic time. Nick and Megan are going to be in the Caribbean while we are in Alaska.
That's exactly right. So that said, there is a fair chance that we can do a dual live stream, one location being Alaska and one Caribbean.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, we would really like to do that.
Yep. Dutch is saying, gotta go with king crab, much bigger reward. All right. Then Bill and Nancy here, I like crab. I just don't like working for it to get a tiny bit of food. Yeah, I know. What's the point of that, right?
See, I like it.
You know what? That is precisely why I am not a fan of fancy food, Bill. Because what you usually get is a plate this big. And then you get this little bit of food on it that is somewhat positioned in the center.
And it's pretty.
And they give you a knife and a fork, like, you know, you need a knife to actually scoop it onto your fork. You take one bite, and that's the only bite, because then the food is gone. But don't worry, the plate is still this big. Pointless. Absolutely pointless. And usually, the flavor isn't even that great. No, I prefer my buffets. Just, you have hundreds and hundreds of choices, plenty to pick from. There surely is something that I'm going to like. And then you just load as much of it as you want on your plate to the point that you have a whole mountain. And then
And then he eats it all.
And then I eat it all.
And then
Exactly.
he goes back.
But that's how it works. Yeah, I eat it all. And then I basically load, eat, repeat. That's how the buffet works for me. All right. So Nick is inquiring here. He's asking, can you send me those pamphlets?
Because he
Nick, I would love to, but I do not recall there being a paragraph about S&M in there.
For American citizens.
Anyways, let's see here. What else? Tyrannical Mystery Cover says, man, she just slapped you faster than a soldier can drop and get you 20 push-ups.
Yeah.
That is not unheard of in this house, Tyrannical Mystery Covers. It's not unheard of. Nick goes, she did what? This is what I'm talking about. Pure abuse. Exactly. Exactly right. Larry and Anna from Plum Travelers in the house. Hey, great seeing you here. Hey, hashtag free the Canadians.
Yes.
Definitely.
They're becoming freer than ever.
I can only hope so, because it has been way too long that our Canadian fellow travelers have been locked up. I mean, I remember Daryl and Vivian are some of them. Deb Wright is one of them. Larry and Ananda. We have a whole group of fellow travelers.
Yeah.
John and Joan.
Yeah.
From the Montreal area. And they just can't go anywhere. And meanwhile, they're itching to go. It's awful. I mean, we can go, even in the worst of the pandemic, we were able to go to Mexico a few times.
Yes.
Even then. But the Canadians, where could they go to?
Nowhere.
The furthest distance they could travel was from the bedroom to the kitchen and back and back. Return walk, I suppose. And it was free, though.
Yeah.
So maybe that was something. All right. Some talk among our fellow travelers taking place then. And then there is a comment from Eric. Snow crab is a lot of work, still good, but king crab, not as much work. Ha! How about that? But what crab has no work? As in, you can just start eating right away. That's what I would be interested in.
A lot of times they serve the king crab already cut open for you. And then you just eat it out of it. So you don't have to really work.
That's good. I like the sound of that. Bill and Nancy saying that crawfish are even worse. Tiny things you have to work to get a tiny bit of food.
I don't eat those.
Last time I was at the crawfish boil, I went to Sonic and got a burger and fries. Not joking.
I believe it. I don't even bother. I don't even eat those.
Tell you what, that reminds me of when we went to the Lamplighter for that mystery dinner the one time. Oh, that was a disaster.
That was the worst meal I've ever had.
That was a disaster.
The meal was horrible. And the whole event was horrible. We left in the middle of it.
And we ended up at the IHOP. Yes.
We went to IHOP.
That was the best part of the evening.
Yes, the IHOP was.
Yeah. Troy, then. As long as the crab is from the ocean, all is great. But those crabs from the toilet seat are not so great.
I knew that was coming. I knew that. I knew Troy. Troy, that was just an open door for you. There.
Yes. So, okay, you had to kick it in.
Well, Gary opened that door just a little bit and looked through, and then Troy walked in.
Yeah, but you realize our fellow travelers in the chat are really starting to play off of each other at this point?
Yes.
So if someone opens the door a little bit, then another one will just boom, kick it in like a scene from the A-Team. Cindy, very fond of your laugh. Yeah, it is infectious. I will admit that. Larry and Ananda saying that it's hard to tag. They're watching Xbox chat on cell phone.
Okay.
Oh, wow. So just like Kenny Oaks, you're multitasking. See, I cannot do that. I can only do one thing at a time. I can do multiple things, one after another, but multitasking, no, not for me. Tyrannical Mystery Covers saying, what did you not eat with a fork? You suck it out with your mouth. Ronnie and Elma then had to step away, but I'm back. Woo! All right. Good deal. Plum Travelers with the hashtag Free the Canadians. We are on parole right now.
Woo!
Well, you have to start somewhere in order to get your freedom completely back, right?
They're getting loose.
That's exactly right. Let's see here. Well, speaking of Kenny, hello everyone. We'll be listening and watching in the background while doing his own live stream. Kenny, I really don't know how you pull that off, my friend. I really admire that you're able to do that, but how, I do not know. It has come to our attention that the one evening you actually fell asleep during your own live stream.
More than once, maybe.
That's just great. Gary asking us, don't you like shrimp? Yes, we are big time shrimp people. We love shrimp.
Yeah.
In all kinds of forms and ways, all kinds of meals, really. Shrimp is a good thing for us. Absolutely. Let's see here. Bill and Nancy having a good laugh in here. Hashtag Eric saying crawfish. Hashtag Suck that. That's where the flavor is. Oh, gee. Trevor Commissary covers having a good laugh over Bill and Nancy here. And then Bill saying, as long as there's no poop in an elevator. Yeah, that would be bad. That would be bad. And then Plum Traveler saying, Thin Blue, talking to Thin Blue Lane here. Okay. Troy saying that mud bugs are the bomb. Mud bugs?
I don't know what you're talking
What the
about.
heck are mud bugs? I'm about to learn something new here.
Yeah.
Bill and Nancy saying, my internet is only good enough right now to run one stream at a time.
Aww.
Okay, that happens. Looks like Tyrannical Mystery Covers is familiar with mud bugs. And Bill and Nancy saying here that they love shrimp, especially the way Nancy cooks it.
I bet.
So how does she cook it exactly, Bill? How is that done? Gary says to us that you should love crawfish. Oh, here we go. You love to. Nope, I won't say it.
Just walk away.
Yeah, I have a feeling that this is one of those moments. Huh?
Yeah. You just walk away.
Just walk away. Yeah. Bill and Nancy, then it's from our game night a while back. Okay, all right. Well, elaborate. That you're saying, Kim, did you go to Stay Pineapple West?
Yes,
I gotta
did.
say, I think a room tour there may go viral.
It just may. It just may. I looked at that, and there's another one I'm looking at. And I had put it in the chat today. I liked it because it is pretty much in the center of things, and we can walk to everything.
That's good.
And we want to see a good bit. I mean, that day afterwards that we're going to spend, I want to be able to see things. So that's probably what I'm going to do.
Yep. So Troy is pointing out that mudbugs is just another term for crawfish. Okay, learned something new. Thank you for that information. Then Nancy likes shrimp shish kebab tequila lime flavor.
Well, that can't be bad.
No. You know what? I still... We need to just go over there and eat at some point at Bill and Nancy's. We really should. I mean, every time I remember not too long ago, they had this live cooking when Nancy was cooking all that Mexican food.
I know.
Oh, I was like drooling in front of the screen. Frosty 2.0, welcome back, my friend. Good night from Georgia. Thank you so much for joining us once again. Glad to have you on board. And Gary says, yes, it took all my strength to walk away from that one. I'm sure. Larry and Anana saying, Neil, I am with you. Never knew what mudbugs were. Well, hey, that is how you learn. That is how you learn. And in case you haven't noticed, we're never afraid to ask. I mean, you'd be crazy to believe that just because we have traveled relatively extensively, that we know everything. No, there's plenty of things. There's far more things that we don't know than things that we do know.
I'm looking forward to going to Alaska.
Yes, so do I. So do I. Absolutely. All right, we're about half an hour into the live stream. Good moment because I see we're almost up to 20 people in the live stream, which is great. Quick reminder for everyone who has just joined us and for everyone who hasn't done so yet, please hit those thumbs up for us, guys. We would really appreciate that. Helps us out, helps our channel out. And be sure that you are actually connected with our channel with the notification bell on.
Because a lot of good stuff's going to be going on.
Yes. And when we say a lot, we mean a lot. All right. Gary says, I walked away because I was afraid Neil could not handle it.
Well, there you go.
I very much appreciate the consideration, Gary. Tyrannical Mystery Cover saying, Gary Krabs, close the door, walk away. Eric is pointing out that Iceland is going to be taking place in 51
I'm so excited
days.
For you.
That is just over 7 weeks, Eric. So that's really starting to get onto the radar at this point time-wise. So very much looking forward to how you will be vlogging it. Like I've pointed out in previous live streams, whenever we were talking about your channel, what I always like is that you truly give a first-hand experience like no one else. You quite literally say what you're thinking at that moment, what you're experiencing at that moment. And I can only imagine how you can vlog your experiences in Iceland. That is going to be epic.
I think that you should definitely go for some unique spa experience.
Oh,
because I know they have the hot springs and everything there.
And we know Eric loves his spas.
Yeah, they have the big one, but there's also supposed to be other ones too that aren't as overpopulated.
Right.
You might want to look into that and see if you can get like a spa kind of thing, because I know you would like it.
Yes, exactly. All right, I think we can get started here with our Guess the Background game tonight. As you can see,
it has palm trees.
Yes, it has palm trees, and it appears to be a bit of a sunset or sunrise, so you will. Anyways, obviously, you can make out what this is.
It's Eddie.
But the question is really, can you determine where this is? I mean, clearly there is, it's somewhere at the coast, somewhere warm, going by the palm trees, very nice sunset. I'll give you this hint too. Given how the sun is basically coming in from a straight line right at the camera, that there tells you right there that it is facing to the west.
Oh, really?
So that eliminates several coastal areas right off the bat, right? In the meantime, it looks like our Eddie has joined us. Here he is.
Yeah, the baby.
Ah, we're already getting some guesses in. And Eric, very much about the spas indeed. Yeah, after that experience he had in Mexico, I'm sure. Larry and Anana saying less than 2 months.
Woo.
For Eric, yes, correct. Larry and Anana also pointing out that they used to work for Jasper National Park, and that has hot springs also.
Oh, very cool.
Cool, nice. All right, so some guesses are coming in. The first one came from Gary a while back when he had just entered the live stream. He was thinking that this picture might have been taken in the Dominican Republic. Now, our Duchess of Drinks, on the other hand, is thinking it might very well be Jamaica. And Larry and Anan, on the other hand, are thinking Cancun. That's not a bad guess, considering to how many times we have been to Cancun
And
recently.
I love Cancun.
Are those a type of tiki? Are they?
I don't know.
Not sure. Troy says it seems to be on the same page with Gary, also thinking that it might be Punta Cana. And Cindy is very happy to see our Eddie on screen. Yes, he was ready to get a little bit of screen time.
What are you doing?
So it had all worked out. So are we going to get any more guesses in for our background game? I've seen several. So we have
He wants to
Punta
see the picture
Cana,
again.
Dominican Republic. Okay, yeah, we can show the picture again. There we go. There it is.
Hello.
So where could this be? Where could this be? Finalize your choices, please, before we announce the correct answer. Very curious if we're going to get any more guesses, any like, you know, out of the ballpark guesses.
I don't know.
Out of the box guesses. Gary says, if those figures are tikis, then I would say maybe somewhere in Hawaii. Kimberly, I said before that we will not directly say whether or not someone is right or wrong.
I forgot.
Kimberly. Anyways, any more guesses coming in on our background tonight?
It's
Let me
not
see here.
Ohio either.
In the meantime, we're going to look through the answers that we have received so far to see if the correct answer has been mentioned yet. So far, are we seeing the correct answer, Kimberly?
I don't think so. I didn't see Ohio.
Oh, yeah, right. Ohio. Yeah, with its splendid coastline.
Coastline of Ohio.
Okay, Kimberly. Anyways, Gary is convinced that it cannot be Cabo. No.
And
You're thinking because of the geographic location. Yes, that would be correct then.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico is
Can
another
you
guess
see the
coming
water
in.
system?
Cindy is phrasing it very accurately what is going on right now. Kimberly is going off the rolling rock and not listening to it. I know. Like a loose cannon at this time. Loose cannon, I'm telling you. Plum Travelers is thinking this might be California. And Ronnie and Alma throwing in a guess, Boiling Springs.
Annie, what are you doing?
Okay, so multiple guesses have been given at this point in time. All right, let me tell y'all right now that none of the answers that we have seen are correct. Everyone seems to be forgetting a very, I would say, well-known place that has a coastline. It's very popular to go to among travelers. And particularly in the United States, very well known.
Yes.
That would not be Fiji, and it would not be Cozumel.
Lindy Lou,
what's going on? Thank you so much for joining us. Hey. The Dutch is thinking Playa del Carmen, and Nick says the sun.
No.
Nick, if that was the sun, then those palm trees are really sun resistant. The Duchess is thinking Bermuda, perhaps. Okay, that's not a bad guess, consider that we have been to Bermuda. Tynical Mystery Covers thinking it might be Hawaii. No. Lindy Lou thinks Miami, Florida. Larry Nananda, Florida. Nick also thinking Miami. Eric thinking Mexico.
Mexico!
Oh, wait, I see some more comments coming in now. The Duchess thought Bahamas, perhaps. Key West, says Eric. Okay. So, this comes very close, as does this one, as does this answer. It's very close, but you haven't hit the spot quite. It is Florida. It is very close to Miami. So what is very close to Miami and very well known among travelers? Hint, think of the name of, let me see here, a certain airport. Certain airport.
Is it a sunrise or a sunset?
It is a sunset, I believe.
Are you sure?
I'm fairly certain. Fairly certain. Plus two, think about it this way. You're at the coast of Florida, so you're facing the west. Now the sun rises in the east, goes down in the west.
Megan.
What? Wait a minute. Do I have it reversed now? Because... No, this must have been a sunrise then.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, it might have been a sun. Yeah, it must have been. Given the geographic location, it must have been a sunrise. Okay. The first correct answer that I am seeing in the chat comes from our Duchess. Very, very good, Megan. Congratulations. This was indeed taken in Hollywood. As I said, very close to Miami. And indeed, right next to Fort Lauderdale, which some other fellow travelers thought. That was also very close. But yes, technically, this was indeed Hollywood. Here, Ronnie and Alma also thinking it might have been Fort Lauderdale. Eric saying Tampa. Von V. Welch thought it might have been Tampa. Gary's at Sarasota. Yeah, after that hint, it seemed like people were really getting close to it. Sunrise. Yes, indeed, Eric. Indeed. Yeah. Miami Beach. Very good. Yes, but Hollywood was the correct answer. And this picture was taken right before the first cruise that me and Kimberly ever took together. So that was the Holland America cruise. Yeah, it was very first cruise for me and the first cruise that we did together. Not Kimberly's first cruise. You had already been doing some cruises.
But it got you hooked.
Oh, yes, it sure did. It sure did. Gary said, thought it was a sunset, so thought west coast of something. Yeah, I had it reversed, Gary. That was me screwing up. Tyrannical Mystery Covers, greeting Lindy Lou. Lindy Lou congratulating the Duchess here on guessing that correct. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Megan was right about that. Okay. So let's continue on a little bit about talking. What?
I got to say this.
What?
Because now Megan gets 1,000,000 points and they will be on your celebrity account.
All right.
And they're good for nothing.
No, absolutely nothing.
No.
Well, no, I'm sure you could pretend they're good for something.
Actually, you can get tap water.
Yeah, tap water and that juice.
Yeah, and you can also flush your toilet.
Yes, absolutely. As many times as you want. Yeah, so if you're really bored, that's the way to go. All right, so talking about cruising.
We're going on a cruise!
Yes, for those of you who missed that part on last Wednesday during our announcement, we have indeed booked our first cruise since the pandemic.
Yes.
It is going to happen again, and this time it's going to be to
Alaska.
Yes,
Next month.
That's right. So let's talk a little bit about that, because we do have an update regarding this trip too. First of all, when is this cruise going to take place? Well, between August 17 and 24 of this year. So yes, next month that will be taking place. The ship we will be boarding is the Carnival Miracle, and it will be the 5th TTT group trip already. Now, if you are interested in joining us for this cruise, you can contact Kimberly either at the phone number listed here or by contacting her through email, kimberlyandjonker@gmail.com. Alternatively, just shoot her a message on the Facebook or
Messenger,
WhatsApp, whatever you want to use. It all works. Nick D says, you can fool me. Hollywood is in California. Yeah. But some states have similar names or exact the same names for different places. All right. So what else do we have about this Alaska cruise?
I have no idea.
We have an update. Because what did we discover last Wednesday?
Oh, yeah, this is kind of cool.
There is another fellow traveler
that will be joining us.
Will be joining us. Mary Ellen joining us.
A total surprise. We're so excited.
Kimberly, maybe you can shed a little bit of light on how that happened last Wednesday. How did we find out?
We were all just talking about our next cruise, and she's like, I'm going to be on the Miracle. And we're like, she's like, that's my next cruise. And we're like,
it started with her telling the date. I was like,
no, she started with the ship.
Oh, with the ship. Okay.
The Miracle was her next cruise.
Yeah.
And we're like, what?
Yeah.
When are you going? And she's like, I'm going to Alaska. And we're like, and she's like the 17th. They're like, oh my gosh, so are we. And so now she's in with the chat and all that for the group, for the travel. And we're talking about hotels and excursions and everything else. So that's
looking forward to meeting her.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, all right. So excursion-wise, Kimberly, what have you exactly been looking into?
I've been looking at some hiking and some whale watching.
Hiking and whale watching.
And also rafting thing on the river.
Okay.
What?
That is all you have to say about it?
Yeah, really.
Okay. All right. Good.
I'll get into it more later.
Okay.
But I want to make sure that what you want, because you haven't went over them yet with me.
No, not yet. But then again, I've been a little bit busy, as you know.
You have been, but still, I'm not going to make a final decision. You told me I can't. Maybe I should have just booked them and surprised them. I'm sure he'll like ballroom dancing in Alaska with bears.
What? What is wrong with you?
I'm broken.
You are beyond repair, that is.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. And that's just one rolling rock you had.
I know.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right.
Apparently this rolling rock came from the DR.
Let's see. Some conversation among our fellow travelers going on here. Eric B says, I'm going to disappear and hopefully return before the end since I'm on 12% with no charge at home. Oh, yeah, that makes sense then. Well, hey, Eric, thank you so much for joining us. Very much enjoyed your company, even though it wasn't very long. And hopefully we'll see you in here next time. Plum Travelers are asking, meet up in Seattle?
Sure.
Why not?
Come see us. That'd be great.
Absolutely. if you can make it. I mean, provided you're not locked up by that time
I think
anymore.
they can get out.
That'd be good.
We're going to be there from. We're gonna come in. We leave on the 17th. We're going to come in on the 16th, and I'm not sure if it's going to be for dinner or it's going to be later. But we are staying the day of the cruise all day, and then when we get back, and then we're going to fly home the next day. So that whole day after or whatever, after the cruise, we'll be there. Or I don't know. I mean, can you go on the Alaskan cruise? I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, if so, do touch base with us because we'd love to meet you.
Yeah, that'd be great.
My gosh, you guys have been, since the beginning of the pandemic that we knew them. Wow, that'd be awesome. See the world with Chris in the house. Hey, Chris, thanks so much for joining us. If Laura is out there, please say hi to her from us as well. Some meetings and greetings. I see Chris gets a nice welcome here. Awesome. Tyrannical Mystery Cover says she may be broken, but she's still hilarious. No argument there. Absolutely no argument there. Hey, look who is here. Tyler from the Tyler Show in the house. Welcome back, my friend. Good to have you with us. Tyler, who...
Travel Vlogger Spotlight.
Yeah, a little bit of... he made the spotlight. It's really in our live stream on Wednesday with his video that he made for celebrating 1,000 fellow travelers hitting that milestone. Congratulations again, Tyler. And now let's get to the watch hours in, provided you don't already have them. And then that way you can get monetized here soon. Meetings and greetings going on. Then Plum Travel saying too soon for a cruise, but due for a trip to Seattle. All right, well, we can work something out. And Laura says hi to us. Awesome. Thanks for passing that on, Chris. Thank you. All right. Well, we're almost an hour into a live stream. And I think before we proceed with the grand finale, that is to say our All Roads Lead to Travel game, let's take just one moment to appreciate a certain part of our community.
Yes.
That's right. We take a little moment here to appreciate our lurkers, as we have a while back discovered that there is a nice amount of them. So if you are one, at this time, please make yourself known. Just say hi to us so we can acknowledge you, and then you can just go return to the shadows and be back at what you were doing before. But we just want to say thank you for all your support. We know you're out there watching our content, and we appreciate you for it. Tyler thanking us. You're absolutely most welcome. Hey, you might be wondering, where the heck did Kimberly go? Yep. Disappeared. I don't know. Abducted by aliens. It's Kimberly. It's hard to say. Tyrannical Mystery Cover says, my watch hours are only 38. Hey, that is more than 0 at least. So you got to start somewhere. I will never forget how we started. And I will say this, the first 100 subscribers was incredibly difficult, but it got easier as time went on. So I would say the last 100, from 900 to 1,000, really not that hard to get. But the first 100, that was tricky. As far as watch hours are concerned, that we accomplished actually a good while after we hit 1,000 fellow travelers.
Eddie.
But yeah, we got that done too.
Eddie.
Vonavi says lurking, except a couple comments here and there. Okay, hey, not a problem at all. We very much appreciate you being here with us tonight. Gary says she's a woman. We know where she went. Yep. Tyrannical Mystery Covers with a greeting to Vonavi. All right. Well, Kimberly has returned. So let's get to the grand finale of tonight. That is All Roads Lead to Travel. Yes, we're going to play the game once again. Let's get started. Isn't it a catchy melody? Anyways, all roads lead to travel. Yes, it has begun again. For those of you who are not familiar with this game, how does it work? Well, let me tell you first that this game is derived from the belief, our conviction, that as travelers can turn any conversation, absolutely anything, into a travel-related one. So no matter what we're talking about, like a rock. I was talking about a rock earlier, remember? I can turn it into something travel-related if I wanted to. Sure. And I'm sure so can you. So that said, me and Kimberly, and in recent editions, I think we have started to also include suggestions from the chat. We mention a word each, and then it is up to everyone in the chat to use those words to make a travel-related sentence out of that, but that is riddled with humor.
Yes.
I mean, we want to get some good laughs going here. It is the start of the weekend. We want to have so much fun that after our live stream is done, that you're like, yes, the weekend has begun, that you're good spirits. Now, I'm going to be honest. This is not a game for young ones and little ones.
No.
If you do have those around, now would be a fantastic time to tell them that it is bedtime.
Yes.
If not, just cover their eyes and ears. That's fine too. Anyways, we're going to get started here with round 1 of All Roads Lead to Travel. And for the first round, we'll just have me and Kimberly mention a word. And then maybe for the second round, we'll take some suggestions from the chat. Kimberly, may I have your first word?
Grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese? Oh, gee. All right, grilled cheese.
You can never underestimate a good grilled cheese. That's one of my favorite foods, to be perfectly honest.
Let's see here. What am I gonna come up with? Grilled cheese.
Now I want a grilled cheese.
Yeah. Devour.
You're gonna devour cruise. You're gonna devour grilled cheese.
We'll see what they come up with. I mean, it's basically a very easy
I don't care if it's 2 words, Gary.
Gary pointing out it's not a game for prudes.
No.
Note how he spells that with a capital P.
Yes.
But those are your 3 technically words, grilled cheese and devour. Let's see what you can turn that into that is travel related and yet as funny as possible. Grilled cheese and devour. Those are words that go together, really. It should be an easy one.
You know,
I think the difficult part is going to be to actually include humor in it and not come up with something real dry like, he was devouring a grilled cheese.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Huh?
You want to... I don't know. Were you with me, Gary, when we were over at that restaurant in Punta Cana, the one where the steakhouse was in the evening, and then they had the lunch thing going on during the day? I had got one of they told me it was a grilled cheese off of the buffet, and it was like wrapped, and I thought, because I was having trouble finding food that I liked, I thought, it's a grilled cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is hard to ruin.
And yet.
Oh my God, it was like there was no like butter or anything on the bread. It was like literally like hard, stale bread with 1 slice of cheese on it that didn't cover the bread, and there was no gooiness of any kind. It was just all bad.
Gary is, affirmative. Yes, I was with you and they destroyed it.
Yeah.
Well, that tells you right there. So you share that bad memory. Tyrannical Mystery Cover says, Kimberly can cook grilled cheese and Neil will devour them with mud bugs from Louisiana. Tyrannical Mystery Covers, that doesn't sound like anything at all I would devour. But
Okay.
why not? All right, are we going to get anything else in on these 2 words? Grilled cheese and devour.
You know what? I make all different kinds of grilled cheese. I love grilled cheese. I make mozzarella. I'll do mozzarella grilled cheese on Italian bread, and then I will do pepperoni on it, and then I will do the outside, and I will, I'll put a little bit of butter on the bread, and then I'll put olive oil in the skillet, and I'll brown it up, and then I put Parmesan cheese on the outside and brown that up too with the mozzarella inside and the
That's gross.
pepperoni.
Ugh.
It's fantastic. You
know what they do in the Netherlands? They put slices of pickle on it.
Yeah, that's good too.
Yeah.
That's good too. I like all kinds of. I'm a big grilled cheese fan.
I think grilled cheese is actually quite common in terms of it's not limited to one country.
But is it toasted cheese that they put in the oven, or do they actually put like either butter or mayonnaise on the outside and do it in a skillet?
No, usually not in a skillet. They actually, from what I remember, if my mother would make it, then she usually got like a griddle and just put the grilled cheese like right there and shut the griddle.
Okay.
All right, we're getting another one in. Here is one from Cindy. Doug cooked me a grilled cheese. I explained how it was not good and I couldn't eat it, so he decided to devour it to make himself feel good, as if nothing was wrong with it.
Oh, no!
Oh, I have been looking forward to that, the battle between both Spikers, Cindy and Doug. I'm very curious if Doug is going to have a comeback for this one. Nick says, deep visiting German would eat a grilled cheese every 60 minutes. He was eating them by devour. Okay.
By the hour.
By devour. Okay, I get it. Yes. Nice. That's a clever one, Nick. Vanavi says, I heard the lobster was all devoured on the last cruise, so they replaced it one on the main dining room menu with grilled cheese. Oh, gee. Oh.
You know, that cousin's lobster, that was one of the things they served was a lobster grilled cheese.
For real? How can that be good? No. Just no. Kenny says that he is still out there listening and watching in the background while doing his own live stream. I'm telling you, you're the man. Here comes one from Ronnie. I was in visiting the Space Needle and devoured some brownies, and after some time spent at the Pineapple Hotel, I was hungry for some grilled cheese.
And Doritos.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Yeah,
nice
those brownies make you hungry for Doritos, too.
Gary, I had been devouring salsa and chips in Cozumel, and later on the ship, the repeat performance smelled like grilled cheese. That is, as to put it in the Dutch's terms, no bueno.
Yeah.
No bueno, for sure. All right. Are we having any more sentences coming in on the first round of All Roads Lead to Travel with grilled cheese and devour? If so, put them in now. In the meantime, we're going to start thinking about round 2. Now, for round 2, we invite you to put in your suggestions for words. And we'll see if we can put those up for fellow travelers in the chat to make something out of. All right, I see another one coming in here from Plum Travelers. Kimberly was about to devour her grilled cheese, but she noticed it was full of mud bugs.
Oh!
So she ate the whole thing and washed it down with a Heineken beer. Rather you than me.
Yeah.
The whole thing, rather you than me, including the Heineken beer. I don't do Heineken. Twenical Mystery Cover says, grilled cheese with Doritos is awesome. Just put in the cheese. Mind the cheese. Yeah. Duchess says, Neil was so drunk on one occasion in the yard that he devoured multiple grilled cheeses that were covered in mayo and butter. He even washed them down with Heineken. Hashtag corruption.
You know, there was a point that could have happened.
No, that you cannot possibly get me drunk enough for that.
I'm telling you.
And if I get to that point, I just black out, like happened in the Dominican.
You shouldn't chew at that point.
No, I shouldn't. I'll just choke. And Gary goes, man, I need a grilled cheese sandwich now.
Oh.
That's funny. People getting hungry over this one. All right. So, round 2. We invite you. Come up with suggestions for round 2 as far as words are concerned. What words would you like fellow travelers to use for round 2? I tell you what, we will come up with one and we'll pick one from the chat.
Okay.
What word shall we pick? Well, I think corruption might be fun.
Yes.
Let's do corruption. Corruption. There we go. Actually, we'll do the original, the hashtag corruption. And what's the other one? Let's see if we get any suggestions in the chat yet. Not seeing any. Let's see. Doug saying, yes, I cooked the grilled cheese, ate it, but Cindy devoured my pickle. Nice. That's a good one. Ronnie and Elman are also getting hungry for a grilled cheese. And Tyrannical Mystery covers pronounces sandwich the exact same way you do. Drunken grilled cheese sandwich, awesome. All right. Looks like we have Vonavi with a word for the next round. Oh, that would go together with corruption quite well. All right. Dang ducks, says Gary. Nice. And Cindy says, hence a pickle is always served with grilled cheese.
Hey,
Nice.
Nathan.
Well, Cindy, you know what? I think it's important that at least it's warm, right? That, should be warm. Having a good laugh here over Duck's comment. Nathan Rita, what's up?
Yeah,
Hey, thanks so much for
pickle.
joining us, Nathan. Awesome to have you on
Pickle,
board.
pickle.
All right.
Everybody says pickle.
Okay, let's mix it up a little bit. We are going to use Vonavi's suggestion for the next round, but yeah, I do think I want to see this one here with pickle and corruption. I think that might be hilarious. All right, here we go. Hashtag corruption and pickle. Let's see what you can turn that into. I have a feeling this is going to be a very, very brutal round 2 of All Roads Lead to Travel to Ride. It's going to be. Lindy Lou is going to be on the phone for a little bit. Okay,
She's
not
back.
a problem.
No,
Oh,
she's
back.
Hi.
Okay, welcome back in that case. Didn't read that one right. I already know the next combo.
I like peanut butter.
That is going to be the next combo. But we'll do first things first. For round 2 of All Roads Lead to Travel, it's going to be hashtag corruption and pickle. Oh, I just know. I just know this is going to be bad.
I don't know.
Knowing our
saying
fellow
anything.
travelers?
Nobody's saying anything.
That's because they're all busy typing.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, I know.
No.
What?
I'm waiting.
Yeah, well, they're typing. Give him a few moments.
I can type.
No.
I'm pushing
Kimberly,
buttons.
no pushing buttons. You will blow up the computer. Don't do this.
I'm looking at getting a new computer.
I know you are. I mean, how old is your current computer now?
I believe it's 11.
11. A laptop that lasted 11 years. I mean, that is commendable. All right. Oh boy, I'm telling you,
I don't know. I
I
think
can just
everybody-
sense it.
Everybody just fell asleep. They're all done. They're all sleeping.
No, they're not. These are night owls like us. Otherwise, they wouldn't be here.
I don't know.
I'm telling
I
you,
don't know. I think
you're
they're
wrong.
sleeping.
You're wrong.
Eddie, are you sleeping?
Hey. Oh, looks like we're gonna get around 2 of Eddie. Hey. Oh boy, here we go.
What are you
Cindy
doing?
with the first one for round 2. Duck's pickle I devoured was a total corruption. I will take a kosher pickle from now on and no other brand, Duck.
Cindy's
great.
tired of the baby dills.
Kimberly! Really? Oh, that is awful.
That was horrible. Love you,
boy.
Doug.
Oh, gee. Doug has one himself. He's actually aiming at Ronnie. Ronnie had corruption and had peanut butter on his pickle. Tyrannical Mystery covers then. How much hashtag corruption can be caused when you devour grilled pickles? A lot of it, for sure. A lot of it. Just having a good laugh here over the
Spikers.
going back and forth between the spikers. Oh, that's great. Here comes Gary. In Chile, the hashtag corruption is so bad that any man's dilly-dilly that is over 4 inches has to be described as a pickle or a Lorena bobbit will be
Oh my
performed.
God.
Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Yeah, I figured. When we put those words in, Kimberly, I figured this was going to be bad. Nick says, Neil was in a real pickle when he was charged with corruption for smuggling tainted stroopwafels from the Netherlands.
They were amazing.
Hey, as long as they were good. Was worth the moment, right? Here comes Ronnie. I woke up with a pickle in my hand at the Pineapple Hotel, and the whole thing had to be some kind of corruption.
Yes. Yes.
Lady Luke goes, oh no, Gary. And Gary goes, what do you expect from that combo? This. Truly, Gary, this. Oh boy, that's great.
There's a little Eddie face here again.
Oh yeah.
It's a little Eddie face. It's little Eddie. It's Mama's little
All right,
Eddie.
for round 2, are we going to get any more in for hashtag corruption and pickle? In the meantime, I think we already have our combo for round 3 ready. I saw a few coming in. Yeah, that was that one.
Yeah.
We'll go with, this one and that one, okay?
Okay, I don't know what that word is.
This
I can't
one?
see it from here.
And...
Go ahead. I can't see, honey.
Okay. Well, anyways. We're getting some more comments in, Larry and Ananda. The world is full of corruption. Everyone always makes fun of baby dill pickles. There's nothing wrong with baby dills. That's funny. And Doug says, corruption is an understatement when I seen Cindy devoured my pickle. Woo! Dang. That's funny. Okay. So for round 3, we're going to do this one, and we're going to do that one. Both suggestions that came from the chat.
What is the word?
Cindy goes, no, Doc! Tyrannical Mystery covers Neil's pickle cost and corruption because Kimberly wanted it grilled before she would devour it. Oh, that's funny. Dutch is having a good laugh over that one. And then Nick, if your personal pickle is green, then maybe some corruption in your pets.
It is true.
Yeah, that would be really bad. Really bad. All right. Well, we have seen a lot for this round. Let's see if we can just... What? Oh, boy. Here we go.
You know how sometimes things pop into my mind?
Sometimes. It's like an ongoing flood of times.
You know how you said about somebody's pickle being green? It made me think about all these televisits to doctors nowadays that you can do from home, and how many people that they really didn't want to go to the emergency room.
Doc, I gotta show you this.
Yeah, are doing televisits and showing them even worse things from home.
Oh, gee.
Oh, my God.
While I'm at it, there's also something in my butthole.
Yeah, could you take a look, Doc? Oh, my God.
Oh, gee. Plum Travelers with some emojis here. Cindy, if you show your green pickle on the green screen, you'll be safe. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Didn't think about it that way, but yeah, you're right, Cindy. Gary says, is that a pickle in your pants, or is it your mind so corrupt that you're just happy to see me? Great. Okay, guys, it is time for round 3. Here we go. These are also suggestions that came from the chat. We have corporate and we have peanut butter. Now, remember, the sentence you make out of these words has to be travel related and has to be as funny as possible. The word corporate came from Vonna V, and the word peanut butter was suggested by Life is Good Today by Ronnie and Alma. So if you can come up with a travel-related sentence that has the necessary humor included in it with these 2 words, put it in the chat, please.
Okay, we got to turn up the lighting on the laptop. I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because I can't read it well, and I'm only picking up certain letters, and it looks like Ronnie from Life is Good Today. I read he was spanking his green pickle.
What? Okay, but here's the thing. Did it ever occur to you that...
Ronnie actually did type that? It's possible.
No, that was not what I was going to say. But yes, it will be possible. Anyways. if I would brighten the screen further, you would be able to read and spew out even more comments than you already are.
It'd be better.
So maybe I'm deliberately keeping a little bit less
maybe
bright.
I could just look closer.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Oh boy, here we go. Nick says, Doc, I swear I just accidentally sat on that pickle.
Yeah, it was a complete accident.
Plum Traveler saying, trying out the green screen, Cindy, eh? Here comes Ronnie. Speaking of green pickles, I worked with a girl one time and she told me a story of her boyfriend painting his pickle green. What? Why would you do that?
I'm not sure.
Oh, gee. Plum Traveler's having a good laugh here. Hey, Luke! That is JN Red. True Speaking Patriots UK. Hello, Neil and Kimberly. Good to see you both. Hey, right back at you. Thanks so much for joining us. We do have your clip still, but let me see. Did I ever update the name? We are going to play your clip regardless. Yeah, it was this clip, but your name has changed. I'll point it out after playing your clip. Here we go. You're welcome clip. All right, yeah, let's point that out to you. Many subjects answered. Moderator from the United Kingdom has changed their channel name to True Speaking Patriots UK. So that way you are aware of that change, but of course they are still moderators here in our live stream. Thank you so much for joining us all the way from the UK, where it is quite early at this time. So yeah, good to see you. How have you been? Gary says, in Greece, they coat their pickles in peanut butter. When I mentioned it on Facebook, I got a call from someone who wanted to be the corporate sponsor for a new toy here in the US. Oh, that is great. I like that. Oh, that is great. Jay and Red saying, great to see us both. Yeah, hey, thanks so much for joining us. Thanks so much for joining. We're playing All Roads Lead to Travel right now. It's a simple but really funny game that is based in the belief that us travelers can turn any conversation into something travel related. So we mentioned some words, and then it's up to everyone in the chat to turn those words into a sentence that is as funny as possible and somehow travel related at the same time. So if you want to tune in and join us playing this game, please feel free to do so. The words that we have right now are corporate and peanut butter. So if you can turn those into a sentence that is really funny and somehow travel related, please put it in right now. And remember, you're allowed to make it a little bit adult. That's okay. It is Friday night after all. It's time for a little fun, kicking off the weekend. Let's see. Some more comments coming in here. Hey, Plum Travelers, I had to complain to corporate office. They were forgetting to put the peanuts in the crunchy peanut butter. They said, eat grilled cheeses instead with baby pickles. There you go. Twanago Mystery covers the corporate peanut butter and corruption pickle grilled and did devour the seaweed in Punta Cana. Ew. Oh, that's nasty. That is nasty. Jay and Red saying, yes, it is 5:17 a.m. here in the UK. We're both great. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. So, are we going to get any more in on corporate and peanut butter? Corporate and peanut butter. Let's see. Where did I put that in? There we go. Those are the words for round 3 of All Roads Lead to Travel. I wonder if Eric fell asleep. I haven't seen any sentences from him coming in. Oh, that's right. He went to he went to bed. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
I thought he had to get home and his
or go home. Dying. Oh yeah, that was right. Yeah, it was Nick P who had to go to bed because he had work tomorrow and Eric's phone was dying. Yes, now I remember. All right. Well, if nothing else for this round, we're going to start thinking about the next one. So go ahead, and if you do have any suggestions for words, go ahead and put them in the chat at this time. If we have enough, we might just combine the two. If we only get one, or we get one and that we can add something real funny to, then we'll do a different combo. Nick got one. He says, I took the corporate jet provided by Jif Peanut Butter to spread their product over Pickle Island. Clever, Nick. Clever. Ronnie then. After I shook the green pickles from my mind, I asked myself, why is there a hole in the peanut butter? And can corporate give me more grilled cheese?
Okay.
The monologues Ronnie has going on.
Yes.
Let's see here.
Oh, mosquitoes.
Okay. So for round 4, we are already getting a suggestion in here. Mosquitoes. We're definitely going to use that. Kimberly, meanwhile, is showing something that she picked up. Where did you pick this up again?
I bought this at Aldi.
At Aldi. The things you find there.
Well.
So what does it do? Explain.
It's supposed to keep mosquitoes away. And it's supposed to be chemical free. And I think that I paid $8 for a fan thing that doesn't do anything. But it's supposed to.
Time will tell.
It's supposed to, and it has batteries, so it's portable. So I can set it by me when we're in tropical locations. Because if you've traveled with me, you know how badly I get bit up no matter what I do. So I keep trying new things.
All right. So that's about that anti-bug fan. But I see already a couple of words that might be fun to use here. We are going with this one. So that is, let me see.
I like mosquito.
Yes, of course. And then the other one, we will do this one.
Knife.
Yes.
Ooh.
And off we go. Mosquitoes and knife are the new words for all roads lead to travel. We are in round 4 at this point. That means that after this round, there's going to be one more round. And then we're going to be calling it a night.
It's hard to stab a mosquito with a knife.
Yes, it is. But some people try it, I'm sure. Go Mystery Covers, meanwhile, got another sentence. He says, the grilled pickle wanted to see the corporate pickle. He said he could not show his corruption of a pickle. And when he seen it, he wanted to devour it.
Okay.
There you go. Gary is asking, has batteries? Is it really bug repellent?
It says that.
It's what it says, Gary. We have yet to put it to the test to see if the $8 were enough to...
I think it's just a fan.
For something that works.
I think
we'll
what
see.
it is I really think it's just a fan because if the fan and the wind is blowing, then mosquitoes are supposed to not be able to land. So I really think it's just a fan.
Perhaps. I think I missed this one from Cindy. Doug was working for his adult-only corporate. I went to visit him for lunch one day and found him rubbing peanut butter on all the products they made. That's when he wanted to cruise with peanut butter.
Good information.
Sounds like a peanut butter fetish, Cindy.
Yes.
Oh, that's funny. All right. Right over your head yet again. What's right over our head yet again?
Does it have battery? I know, Gary. I just said it's a fan. We're walking away, Gary.
Oh, I see now. I see. Yeah, that would be... That's awful, you know...
I mean, I'm not into things that have a fan on.
Cumbersome, what it looks like.
Too, it has fan and blades. I mean...
They can either go really well or really poorly.
I'm going to vote poorly.
All right. So what are we going to get on mosquitoes and knife? Mosquitoes and knife.
You're getting quite the look from Eddie.
Yes, of course I am. Oh, I can sense the typing going on.
I think they're all asleep.
Lindy Lou was saying that she sucks at this game. Why? It doesn't.
You enjoy it. You smile. You laugh. That's why it works.
Lindy Lou, as long as you just enjoy the game, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
It doesn't. There is no such thing as, you know. There's no winning. There's no losing. It's just if you end up having watched our live stream and having had some great laughs, that is all that matters to us, really. Oh boy.
What?
I know that there is some good ones coming up for mosquitoes and knife. What are you doing? Is this unboxing now that we're doing?
I'm looking.
It has the shape of a metronome.
I don't know.
Anyways, there are some coming in here. Eric says, I live in Louisiana. I know mosquitoes too well. They bite me like a knife.
I get spit up so bad.
Yeah, if you ever end up in Louisiana, you must be wearing that, if it works, that is, on your person. Oh, here we go. Ronnie got one in. He's aiming at Gary. Gary was hanging out with his pickle out. A mosquito landed, and with one quick swipe with his knife, ouch. What are you? Okay, you're gonna slice my eyes out with that thing.
No, it's soft. It don't slice your eye out.
I'm telling you, at that speed, it can do damage.
I would stick my face in it.
No, but it's you, so you would probably try that out at some point.
No, I'll try to stick it on your face.
No, Kimberly, we're not doing that. I'll get my pamphlet.
This is what it does.
Okay, just turn it off. We're doing a live stream now. We're not messing around with a bug repellent thing.
See?
We don't even have mosquitoes here right now. Eric says that he is on 7% and still not home. Oh boy, no! On his last leg, still hanging out in our live stream. And Plum Traveler's got one here. Kimberly tried to cut the grilled cheese with her knife at the resort, but noticed there were mosquitoes, peanutless peanut butter, baby green pickles on it, and no Heineken beer.
There you go.
Look at that. Larry and Ananda showing off their skills at this game. Good job, good job. Gary, then, the mosquitoes were so bad in the DR and so large that Ronnie had cut off what they were sucking with a Bowie knife and watched his pickly fly away.
Oh my God!
Ah, that's great.
And horrifying.
That's great and horrifying at the same time. Absolutely. Nick, then, the mosquitoes suck and knives penetrate. These are also things that happen when you visit the red light district. Do they, Nick? Do they? Nice. Hey, look, Sherry's in the house. Hey, Sherry, what's going on? Thanks so much for joining us. We're almost finishing up our All Roads Lead to Travel game. We are going to go on to round 5. And we have already had some good ones. Hence, Ronnie's, oh, Lord!
What did Megan say?
Oh, here comes the Duchess. Please call 911. Nick D thought it would be cute to put peanut butter on his pickle, and I tried to use a knife to remove the peanut butter. Now we have a situation.
Oh, my God!
Mosquitoes are everywhere due to all the blood loss. Help! This is classic for All Roads Lead to Travel.
Yeah.
Sentences like these. Oh, boy. Here comes Cindy. I was using a knife in the bathroom to cut open a soap box I couldn't open. Doug asked for help as he had shampoo in his eyes. I seen a mosquito on his pickle and hit it with the knife. Oops, sorry, Doug. Ouch, that would hurt. Like,
especially with soap in his eyes and he didn't see it coming.
Oh, yeah, that would be no bueno for sure. Oh, here comes Clinical Mystery Covers. There was corruption at the peanut butter factory when corporate decided that the pickles needed to work faster, so they sent in the mosquitoes. In the end, they had baby mosquitoes with pickles.
Oh, my God.
There you go. Oh, that's great. Oh, and grilled sandwiches. Well, at least there was a meal, right? Okay. We're going to go start thinking about the final round of tonight. Let me see. I do think that we had... Yeah, we do have words.
We do?
Yeah, we have this one and we have that one.
Bologna.
Well, it depends on how you would pronounce it. If you say Bologna, you're probably referring to the city of Bologna in Italy.
I think we're.
Oh wait, I like that one too. Apple pie.
I kind of like apple pie.
Okay, let's see. How about? Okay, we'll do towel animals and apple pie.
Okay.
Let's do that. All right, for the final round of All Roads Lead to Travel tonight, it's going to be towel animals and apple pie. Towel animals and apple pie.
I'm going to bring a Snuggie on the cruise.
Feel free to mix in bologna if you can. I do think I've seen that word before. But yes, like I was saying, if you pronounce it Bologna, you're probably referring to the city of Bologna in Italy. And if you pronounce it bologna, you're probably referring to the overly processed lunch meat that you can buy at Walmart. All right. Gary says bologna/apple pie. Man, what I could have come up with that. I am sure, Gary. I mean, you are creative. That's certain. But we went with towel animals and apple pie. So let's see what you can turn those into. But hey, if you did happen to see some suggestions that were made by other fellow travelers that you would like to use, like bologna, I mean, like we care, as long as it is funny and travel related, that's all we ask. All right, so that is the final round of All Roads Lead to Travel. What can you come up with?
You know what's really been great? I have been booking cruises for people. And it's so exciting to see everybody really getting back out there. Because a lot of our fellow travelers have cruises booked very far out.
Yes.
But now they're booking these close ones that are going because they want to go now.
Yes, that's right.
So it's very exciting.
Yes, I agree with that. Yeah. Gary says, not creative, native New Yorker. Our minds are always in the gutter. Is it really that bad, Gary? Come on. That's like, let's call it street creativity.
Yeah.
We'll call it that way.
I am really hungry.
Okay.
Like,
well,
really
we have
hungry.
been talking a lot about food-related things.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Eric got one. Look. Towel animals, not sure how to make one of those, but I like blackberry pie. Not a big fan of apple pie. Well, hey. For me, I'd say it's probably the other way around.
Really?
My mom makes, I mean, if it is the apple pie that my mom makes,
yeah, that
really is good. That's really good. Chris says, I was eating apple pie in my cabin and spilled it on me. All I had was my towel animal, so I used Laura's shirt to clean it up.
Oh, not to disturb the towel animal.
Oh, that's awful, but it's funny. Nice one, Chris. I'm sure that would lead to an argument with Laura, but Gary says, grab a pickle, Kim, out of the fridge. ...
It is Friday night, you know.
Oh, gee. Cindy then. Duck came in drunk one night from the Lido, and I immediately took the towel animal and covered up my apple pie. Whoa! Nice one,
yeah,
Cindy.
she just
nice
brought a
one.
slice down to the room from the buffet.
Oh.
That's all it was.
Oh, I see. That's all it was, all right.
That's all it was. How did you read that? She just didn't want him to eat all her apple pie.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that, Kimberly, because, we know how, saint-like your mind works.
And of course, and Cindy's.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Both of you. No doubt.
Yes.
No doubt. I sense corruption.
Not at all. Me and Cindy are both Pisces.
Oh, gee, what could possibly go wrong? Oh, boy. All right, are we going to get any more with any of the words that were mentioned? So there's towel animals, there's apple pie, there is bologna. Did we see anything else? I think those were the words, huh? Eric goes, now I see what the towel animal is, nor an animal or sweet like apple pie. Nope. All right, anything else? Oh, here comes something. Larry and Ananda have one. I was eating apple pie and drinking Heineken on the cruise. For some reason, it caused me to start seeing baby pickles and grilled cheese towel animals due to corporate corruption. They stopped serving me.
I wonder why they quit serving.
Bummer, right? The Duchess then. Kim brought her apple pie scented candle on the cruise and learned that her Snuggie was not flame retardant when the towel animal failed to put out the fire. Oh, that would be a no bueno right there,
no
Megan.
Candles on
No
cruise
bueno.
ships.
Yep. Here comes Duck. When I came in drunk, I moved the towel animal and ate her apple pie and wiped my mouth with the towel animal. There you go. Duck just being very practical about the situation that Cindy put up. Just,
Yep.
seizing the moment. Nice. Nick, then, I went to the zoo and spilled my apple pie, pickles and bologna, and all of the large cats in the exhibit. They made me towel animals the whole day.
Okay.
Oh, boy. Gary says, okay, we got to go somewhere with Duck and Sin. Okay.
Oh, I know.
Gary, we have been saying that for months.
A year and a half.
The question is not, is that going to happen? The question is when. Ronnie and Elma, then. At the 4th of July party, there was a smorgasbord, apple pie, pickles, grilled cheese, bologna, and after too much Grey Goose, the towel animal started talking to me. Oh,
that's awesome. That is awesome.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's really bad. Cindy also pointing out that's definitely going to happen. Yeah. Oh, we know. Sooner or later, it is going to happen for sure. Absolutely. All right. Anything else before we close up tonight's live stream? Megan also very fond of Ronnie Sanders. Yeah, that was a creative one. That was a very creative one. I like that. I like that.
Well, you know what? We're going on a Carnival cruise.
Spikers are great people. Are Ronnie now pointing out? Absolutely.
It's been a while since we've been on a Carnival cruise. You've only been on one.
Yes.
And
a real short one.
It wasn't his best cruise.
No.
So we're very anxious and we're very hopeful.
I mean, they opened up the buffet to its full extent, so I give them bonus points right there.
And we don't have to wear masks.
I mean, hey, credit should be given to those who deserve it, right? Gary to Ronnie, were the towel animals singing "You're a Little Teapot"? Oh,
well, as long as they were singing "Sweet Caroline."
No, just no, Kimberly. Don't. No. 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 Tyrannical Mystery Covers got one. Pickle and peanut butter caused corruption at the park when Mr. Peanut Butter inserted his pickle in the apple pie. His pickle cut the pie with a knife. The corporate there was close to the park, heard a scream. They called in the police, who arrived like a swarm of mosquitoes. The towel animals were the witnesses, and police grilled the mosquitoes, grilled them.
Oh,
whoa,
my.
That's quite the story there. Chris asking, what cruise are we going on? Alaska, Chris. It's the Carnival Miracle from August 17th to the 24th out of Seattle.
Yes. We're going. Life is Good Today is going. Julie's going. And Mary Ellen's going.
Yep. Then Eric, I'm drunk, have no battery, but still going to Iceland in 50 days if you live in the Eastern time zone. Yes, we do. So indeed, you are a day closer to that now, Eric. Police grilled them and mosquitoes devoured them. Oh, hey, you made it all work. So well done. Well done. You used all those words. Very well done. All right, guys, we're going to start wrapping it up in here for tonight. Just real quick, what we have coming up on Monday at 4:30 p.m. EDT. That is, we're going to publish our next vlog, and this one will be about one of the best days we had in the Dominican Republic. There were not a whole lot of those, but that one day,
it was great.
That was really a fantastic day for sure. So there's going to be that. Then on Wednesday, of course, at 5:30 p.m. EDT, we'll have our customary live stream. Basically all about travel, of course. There's more than likely going to be a new fellow traveler of the week, new travel vlogger spotlight, not a background to guess. By the way, if you want us to use your picture for the Guess the Background game, you can certainly make that happen. All you need to do for that is send your picture to 2travelandtour, so just the name of our channel, 2travelandtour@gmail.com. Along with your picture in a message, briefly write that you give us permission to use your picture for that purpose. Mm-hmm. And then at some point, you're going to see it in our live stream for our Guess the Background game. So that is Wednesday, and then 2 days later, we'll be back to Friday doing our Night Owl edition once again. All right, I'm going over just a few more comments before taking off here. Chris says, wish we had time. We're going on the Mardi Gras in 120 days. Aye, bummer, Chris, bummer. But hey, I'm sure sooner or later we're gonna travel together again. That's gonna happen. And Gary says, "Let me guess, something with pickles." Gary says, "Give us a hint. Maybe I know what it was."
What are we talking about?
What was?
I don't know what we're talking about, Gary.
I'm drawing quite a blank here too. Then again, it is getting late, so.
Yes.
Anyways, of course, as always, a big thank you to everyone who came to our live stream tonight. As usual, we enjoyed your company. I think we were off to a great start of the weekend. At least we feel that way, right?
Certainly.
So special thank you, of course, to our moderators who once again made sure that everything went nice and smooth. And on your way out, please remember to hit those thumbs up for us if you haven't done so yet. We would really appreciate that. Oh, Gary was asking in the video on Monday. Give us a hint. Gary, it was an excursion that we did. An excursion. Spiker saying, "Good night, guys. It's a blast as usual. Taking the pickle and peanut butter to bed." Kidding. Nice one. All right. Good deal. Okay, guys, that's it for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. And until next time, this is Neil.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is To Travel and Tour TV.
Bye.
Bye.